Hello, fellow star stuff. Hello, happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Hello, happy Tuesday. I hope you all have been doing well. How have you not been missing Hiroko already? Because Hiroko was kind of mean, to put it lightly. So I didn't really want her around. It was like, what if instead of one person ruling everybody, we just like had input from everybody else? And she was like, no, screw that. Screw that, I don't want to. But you know what? It turns out that we actually need just one person to tell everybody else to shut up. Shut up and listen to what I say. So I'm starting to miss her now. I can't believe it. But she's a baddie. That makes it okay, I guess. I guess. I mean, she is a baddie, I will admit. But still. Still. But yes, I am back today with some more. With some more, the 100 line, if it shows up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, if it shows up, yay! Some more, the 100 line Last Defense Academy. And I forgot my water, so give me a moment. 1 second. Okay, all right. Now I have water, I have the game. We are all set. We are all set, probably, maybe. I'm still trying different things with the compression and like the noise, basically like a noise gate, I guess, essentially. Different things like that. Because I don't know if it's actually, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream, but the idea that like, so for right now, the compression is on right now. And I find that the compression really brings out the bass, the bass in like all of the male voices, and it's like I'm not sure if I really like that all that much. It already had a presence to it, if that makes sense. So it's like I'm not really sure how much I like that. So right now I have the compression turned on, and like on the microphone that I have, which is a Shure SM7B. And it's, I don't know, it's like the second version of it, so it has a cloud lifter built into it, and it also has a built-in high pass and low pass filter. So I typically have one of those filters turned on, and I do that so that the male voices can sound a little bit more, a little bit less thin, if that makes sense. So for example, this is me doing like one of the voices, right? That's Takemaru's voice. And if I turn that filter off, hold on, it might make a little bit of a clicking noise, hold on. Okay, so this is like the microphone with like no settings whatsoever. And then if I do the Takemaru voice again, it's like, it's fine, it's there, but it's a little meh. It's a little meh. So it also helps to tame some of the sibilance that I have, because I have a lot of that. I have too much of that, to be honest. Anyway, that's why I have that on. It's just that it seems to bring it front and center. I noticed it a lot with freaking Yugamu's voice, especially. Yugamu's voice was very front and center, and it's like none of the girls sound like this at all. I was like, huh, what do I do about that? Anyway, that's audio stuff and things that I'm thinking about in the back of my head. Always, forever and always. But last time, we essentially got into a huge argument with all of the new team members. By the way, I was here early for stream, actually. Well, I started 5 minutes late, but don't worry about that. I was here on time for stream, and I was sitting here, and then I realized, setting stuff up, and then I realized that there's still seemingly one more character that we're missing. Who's in the promotional art. I see her. I think it's Moko. I think it's probably Moko. She has like blue hair. She kind of looks like Darumi, basically. Just like a bigger version of Darumi, I would say. So it's like I see her there. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're not done yet. Hopefully Moko can join the gang and, I don't know, like solve everyone's problems, because I think that right now, is this the worst part of the story? It's not the worst part. I'd say it's the second worst. I think the worst part of the story is the very beginning, where it's like nothing is happening. Not a single thing is happening at all. Like there's that period in between where Sire goes missing and where Hiroko goes missing, and it's like this sucks. This kind of sucks. But then Hiroko goes missing, and like that's a little bit it's a little bit better, I would say. So, but this is definitely up there of just like, ah, man, I wish we could. Why can't we just talk? Why can't we just say words? And at the very least, tell us what the world death is. And it's like, huh, you want to know more? Well, I'm not gonna tell you until you apologize, you know? Like that's fine, but the idea of just like withholding all that information in general is kind of like, oh man, we're in it for the long haul. It's just like, when are we gonna actually learn about this? So I'm hoping that the groups will resolve their differences quickly. I'm hoping that Takumi will eventually be able to talk to Nozomi. I think that's gonna be a later thing, to be honest, but I don't know, who's to say really. But yeah, I think that's about it for the recap. Off stream I did do one practice VR training thing, and that took up time, so I could only do one of it. But yeah, it taught me a little bit more about the bomb mechanics, so that hurts everybody in the vicinity. Oops, sorry to Darumi and Tsubasa that were in the area of that bomb. And just trying to get used to more of the mechanics and the gameplay and stuff like that. So right now, I just loaded into the nighttime announcement. Let me go ahead, tab into the game, and continue.
Heady soldiers, you never know when.
Hi, Sire. I miss you. I wish you could have said more than 3 words before you dipped. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask for, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34. I really need the SpongeBob narrator, just like narrating all of this.
Up and
what the heck?
Troops, time to rise and shine.
Isn't that friggin' Shirokuma? Oh god. Isn't that Shirokuma from Ultra Despair Girls? I guess it could just be any legally distinct general polar bear. Like, that's fine, I guess. That too. Oh man. That paired with Kamakura General Hospital is slightly terrifying, but I'm not buying into it just yet. I'm not buying into it. Hopefully, maybe.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yay!
Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
Oh, nothing new. I thought he was gonna say more facilities. Nope. Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing. All right, let's go. Darumi, what's up? Hey Takumi, beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped! Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Alright, let's go to the cafeteria. Who is here? Oh, just these 3. Okay, let's go. He's just a Danganronpa fanboy. It's a canonical game in this universe. I guess it could be, yeah, because Darumi keeps referencing it, so it's like she must love Danganronpa. She must have hated Danganronpa V3 when she played it. She got to the end and was like, this sucks. Oh man. I guess it is like a franchise in this, possibly like a referenced franchise, even if it's not real, you know? Not one-for-one Danganronpa. But man, it might be something more, and that's terrifying as well. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. Oh yeah, SHOUMA had another vision of seemingly the past, although we do know in V3, like, remember how there's false memories, so it's like, it could be false too, who's to say? But the entire second group was just like, this is horseshit, we're not listening to it. And I was like, really? You're just gonna write it off? So that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. What is wrong with you two? Also, I like how their eating expression is just like Ima has his left cheek puffed out, and then Kako has her right cheek puffed out. It's kind of funny. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I guess I wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll just cut my own head off. Just for something to do. Just for lols and laughs. And Dotami's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. What should I do today? Like in-game, what should I do? Maybe I'll get more supplies. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. It's like the game, like, preparing me and be like, hey, there's an attack soon. Did you know? I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. Is it gonna happen today? I don't know. We can try. We can see what's up. What I have to do. I guess I can go back to the training room and check if there's anything for me to level up there. Nope. Oh, Takemaru has something. Unyielding spirit. Okay. Dotami has a lot of things. Eito has some things. Tsubasa has some things. Gaku has some things. Nozomi. Everyone has something. Everyone has something they can learn. Okay. In that case, I don't even know if I want to spend time on Yugama, to be honest. But we'll get through all of this. Let's go through in order of priority, just for me. I think that it's very important that we level up Dotami because she's kind of great. She's kind of a good unit, but she's also like very, very weak. Target range +1. Debuffs. Recovers user 1 HP. I think I can learn all of these, basically, is what we're saying. Possibly. Possibly. User recovers 1 HP. That's so good, actually. Hold on. You need to get this. Okay. Yeah, that took away some things. Okay. So we can't learn everything, but I think after this, we'll probably look for some more materials then. Boost Hemo Anima to unlock early strike. Okay. Alright, that's it for you. Anybody else have anything, or is that just it for everybody? That seems to be it. Oh, yep. Okay. Let's go to the first floor then. And I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know. I feel like I'm always gonna use the quick button. Unless I need something very, very specific for, like, the true end of the game or something. You know? It's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna really go out there and do anything. Let's go friggin' Eito, Dotami, and Takemaru.
Shall we go?
All right. Oh, also during the VR training, I also got I did the third one out of the 4 that I had.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I did the third one out of the 4 that I had, and I got an S rank on that as well. Again, I don't know what they're grading it off of. I feel like I definitely messed up sometimes, but it's okay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
It's like I was looking over all the different numbers that they show, right? The breakdown after each and every battle. And I was like, I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the numbers and it's like, yeah, I guess. But it's like, does this make sense? Like, okay.
Well then, good night.
Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow, I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing, though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Day 35. Okay, you're back to being normal.
Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Do you think the voice actor is like slowly going insane? Just having to do all these lines in a row, probably. It's just like, oh god.
Prepare
Why?
to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. Alright, let's go. Nozomi. Hi. I'm not a creep. Please, talk to me. Please. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kurata and the others for our morning training. Nozomi left before I could say another word. I mean, I didn't even say a word at all. Oh man, isn't there any way I can make this right? I bet he is, yeah. It's like he's giving off that vibe of just like slowly going insane. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about SHOUMA? How's he doing? Oh yeah, SHOUMA, he was also dead. Like he was dead a little bit, you know, inside, internally. But he's always kind of like that, but more so than usual. Has anyone seen him since the incident? As far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Eito though? Looks like there's something on his mind. What's up, buddy? Hey Eito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with SHOUMA and Kurata? Well, of course I do. But that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. Do we? Do we? Do we have to? Like, do we really? Huh? I've been looking into it in more detail. What do you mean looking into it in more detail? What? Mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. Why does the library have parallel universe section? Why does it have that? The more I learn and the more I think about it, the more I feel like it's a plausible explanation. Then feel like it's a more plausible explanation, than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world that it's kind of like exploring it, right? I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's just also, it's kind of surprising that Eito is just like, no, shut up, we need to talk about this right now, again. So, Eito reading the manga and taking it as a textbook. He and Kyoshika could be such great friends if we weren't fighting. Also, hello, the Gamus. I hope you've been doing well. Welcome on in. Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean, I'm the one from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Okay, so all of us maybe from different dimensions. Again, it goes back to my theory. Do you all remember this one specific 7-Eleven at this street, at this corner of the block? Do you remember it? Like, let's sit down and talk a little bit. That would have to be the case. But apparently, we were all at one general Kamakura hospital, so, Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Yeah. Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like that before. It just seems like general other memories of Karuha. It just seems like the whole of the first like introduction of the game, to be honest. Nothing specific. Yeah, I felt something weird too. kind of like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What, we all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. It's like, it's so suspicious. That's what I kind of thought, to be honest. But it's like, now that Eito is bringing it up, it's like the game is almost making fun of me. It's like, that's stupid. Why would you think that? It's like, I don't know. When another character brings it up, it's suddenly like, I don't know, it's kind of taboo. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. What's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? Oh, I forgot you were there, Tsubasa. I mean, don't mind us. It's kind of theory building. Well, it's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually kind of think that too. I never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Just say, do you remember the 7-Eleven? That's all you have to do. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are too far removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when SHOUMA told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe it could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
That we're all in like a virtual reality from parallel universes? Or what are you saying?
What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
I guess. Yeah, if it physically brought us somewhere else. Otherwise, it's just in our mind. Those machines sent us here? Man, it really is. There really is a difference between everyone who has like played every game except V3 and then all the people who have played V3, you know? Because V3 just gives me like so much like PTSD about theory building and anything like that. Because remember that whole one room? This is like at the very, very end of the game. There's that whole one room with all the pods, and it was like Tsumugi and her twin sister and like whatever the fuck, or Kaede and her twin sister or whatever. And the game just straight up lies to you. It's like, that's horseshit. Why would you believe that? Oh man, now it makes me so concerned. Those machines sent us here. Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like this happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. I mean, that would be possible. I mean, that could be a theory, certainly. Why are they more likely to believe in parallel universes over being put into a world-ending war? Yeah, I guess that's also a good point as well. Why do you have to build a theory? And what if Sire was correct this whole time and just like, yeah, you just have to do it, just fight and then go back? I guess it's because they don't have any answers, right? That it's just like, well, it could be anything. Like, who's to stop us, really? Is this how conspiracy theories are made? I don't know, maybe. This is probably part of it. But those are just stories. That's not your voice. I'm not giving you a voice today. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, it makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. Who's gonna pull us out of the... Well, Hiroko seemingly has gone missing, right? So maybe she escaped the system. Maybe, I don't know, they were like, hey, we need to bring you out of the pod. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much... that's not your voice either. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. I love Tsubasa. I'm not convinced anymore now that you're bringing it up. Gosh darn it. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we go again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gap in our memory, the strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I guess it could. It could also support other theories, but I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whatever that might be. Alright, free time. Let's go ahead and level up more stats, if any stats are available. Training room. Who do I want to level up? Tsubasa might be a good one. Nozomi might be a good one. Oh, she's not available. She's not available. Nozomi? Oh, she's not available either. Is anyone available for levels up? No. Nah. Okay, nobody's available. Oopsie daisy. Well, in that case, I guess let's go to the library and learn a little bit more about the worlds around us or something. Something like that. We'll go to the library and then also, then we'll probably hang out with a different character. Or maybe we'll give somebody a gift. I don't know. Should we finish the second part of the book? If we do that, we're not gonna learn anything new. Like us, the player. So... Gym... The hell is gym? Endurance? Mobility. Mobility. Sports of the Tokyo Residential Complex. I'll try reading this book today. Sports of the Tokyo Residential Complex. The most popular sport in the Tokyo Residential Complex would have to be futsal. Being a sport futsal. Being a sport that can be enjoyed on a compact court is perfect for the complex where space is at a premium. Children kick the ball in parking lots or in parks, dreaming of one day representing their city. Their city. It's just the one city, whatever. Meanwhile, soccer, which futsal is based off of, loses players every year. Okay, so nobody likes soccer anymore. That's unfortunate. That is because it's hard to find the space to play soccer. As the Tokyo Residential Complex continues to develop, sports that require large amounts of space are forced to be set aside. Old world sports such as baseball, soccer, rugby, and are currently on life support. That's the real tragedy there. Japan loves baseball. It's like, that's gotta be tragic. I never knew soccer used to be popular. I guess culture really does change. Yeah. Reading this book increased your mobility by 5. Yay. Or maybe I should just finish that book.
Huh?
Who's there? Someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. Okay. I casually walked out over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Okay, so not Eito. Thank goodness, not Eito. I guess it must be Nozomi then. Yo. Sorry for disturbing you. It's... Why are you here? I thought you hated me. Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. And you want me to solve it? Because I don't know how to do anything. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine. The next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important but with how tense things are, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I can stop them now. Alright, in that case we better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution. Good thing we're not government that's not your voice, that's Shouma's. Oops. Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurata. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jomonji sword trembles with outrage. Yeah, too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side. And just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Whatever, Kyoshka, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? It isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional response is very subjective, you know? Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real caught up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why's everyone gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, get back to your sickbed. Whoa, Kurata. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness to what? I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and mete out a sweet, merciless judgment. A criminal? What do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down. Calm down. Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 beats per minute. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not an emotional outburst, it's a promise. In the name of the Osuzukis, I'll have my revenge. Dadami, anything to say about this? Yeah, boy, the killings are finally gonna get started! Awesome, great. Thank you. Thank you for your input. Kyoshika, anything to say about this? Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurata. The one responsible for this I can totally understand every word that Kyoshika ever says, ever. At least she's very good with words, right? Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine, it pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night. Don't we have food for everyone? I mean, yeah, I understand being upset about that, but like, don't we have food for everyone? Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked in tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were some low-class slop. This is unacceptable. How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape. I like it. Let's go with that. You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry. You have to understand. Nozomi. Be reasonable here, come on. You have to understand, Kurata really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rashnomatic either. She made it by hand using her traditional family recipe. Osuzuki curry is a dish that depends on the precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold, and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish, which is the same care you'd use around a newborn babe. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and some low-down thief has taken it from me. Snatching a child away in the dead of night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All of this over a little curry? I bet it was Gaku, probably. I'm out of here. That's not your voice either.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
Alright, there he goes again. Just after he healed it, too. I noticed that in this little sprite, you could see Gaku's hair is like attached to the back of his cap, technically. It's fake hair. It's fake hair. Huh. There is a galactic bazooka, and the crowd goes wild! Is that what that attack's called? Damn it! This is the second time you got the jump on me! Let that be a warning to you. Nobody is allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment. Maybe it's like Hiroko hiding in the walls or something. I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Absolutely. It's just a shame they'll have to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll be a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore, you're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute, you're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo anima, are you? What else? The enemies of the Osuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Kurata... You're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on us? All over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. I mean, we're not generally as strong as them, so be careful with your words. You know. A great idea. Let's make Hemo Anima a battle royale. I'll go grab our infusers. Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, someone on the edge of the group raised their hand. I was honestly thinking, like, maybe the invaders started attacking. It's like, anything to break this up, honestly. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Somehow, I don't think it was you. Huh? Somehow, I just don't believe it. Ima? People around here sure do get passionate about food, but at least it makes for a good show. Oh boy. Why are you such an asshole? Shoma, what do you want? Why are you doing this? Shoma, what did you mean just now? It's just like I said, it was me. I ate the curry Kurara left in the refrigerator. Actually, it could have been you. Like, we know you were inside your room for like 2 days straight or whatever, but like at nighttime when everybody else was asleep, you could have gone to the cafeteria. Technically. What? Oh, no, it was Gaku. Alright, well, it was totally Gaku. Don't let him take the fall for that. I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, spice me up, use your hemo anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burn it down the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Kurata took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it? Huh? You ate it, right? How did it taste? It was delicious. That's all? I might have forgiven you if you had said something more interesting. Alright, let's get on with the flaying. Go ahead, feel free to turn me into curry too. So at least I can... You can't turn him into curry. The ration... not the ration-o-matic. The revival-matic needs that in order to make him anew again, essentially. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful for providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you... Very well, if you're resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime hemo anima will be the last thing you ever see. Kurata, no! Think about what you're saying! Hemo anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. Alright, Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Don't talk about Goody Two-Shoes here on the channel. You know what happened to the last little Goody Two-Shoes. You know what happened to her. I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? A mock battle? Against? A mock battle? Well, I guess I'm glad that I didn't level up any of your stats then. The maggot and I will duel each other. No holes barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. I mean, he's not gonna fight back, though. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on my day. I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use hemo anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? Hasn't he taken the time to learn how to fight? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. I'm doing the wrong voice. Shit. I'm doing the wrong voice. Sorry. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on this action? No. What if we go to battle, we have this little mock training session, and then immediately afterwards, the invaders start attacking? How would you feel about that then? You know? Why would you do something so stupid? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti. By the way, I looked up a recipe for the Italian pastry thing that she was talking about last time. It looks pretty good. It's like I might try that one of these days. I might try making it. You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you. Breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too.
Hey!
Why are they more oh yeah. He's wearing a green tomato. Don't question his logic. Also, hello Alex, I hope you've been doing well. She is crazy for wearing the tomato head. But also the fact that she's like, oh yeah, by the way, like this is obviously everyone's gonna listen to me is just like insane. But you know, she's rich, so apparently she thinks that's all she needs in the world. But also, hello, I hope you've been doing well. Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to go through me first. Zounds. The frick is zounds? Are you just making up words? Zounds. You'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear it on my sword, justice shall be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone, I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses to free reign. It's happening! It's finally happening! Viva killing! This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No, this war has already done nothing but madness. Has always been nothing but madness, blah blah blah. Oops, I'm starting to think that we must all be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our hemo-anima powers, and the all-too-convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real and what's normal has already completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we could come back from them. Please! We shouldn't! Huh? Oh, it even reminds me of how she used to cry.
Right now.
Oops, didn't mean to talk over you, my guy. Hold on, I know how to do this. Let's go to transcript.
All of you, knock it off right now!
He's serious. He's serious now. He's super serial. My bad, I couldn't recognize she was a female tomato. No, you're good. I also thought this student would be a male student, and I guess not. I guess not. I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I got everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I wish they had continued with the voice acting. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If someone has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with a one-on-one duel. Just Kurata and SHOUMA. But SHOUMA can't fight.
Hey.
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like to do some time to get him ready. Really? To the point where he can fight. Sir SHOUMA is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching SHOUMA to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days! Oh my god. It's on the calendar now, and we don't even know if an invader is gonna attack. Okay. 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kurata? Even weekly manga don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. Well, it's called weekly for a reason, obviously. 8 is the Osuzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I will win by default, no questions asked. Understood? Okay, that's a weird rule. Alright, I can live with that, I guess. I don't know. And another thing, this isn't just between me and SHOUMA. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do whatever they want, no questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them. Well, I leave them. Shut up. I leave them then. So that's what she's aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided, is it? Yoshika, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Today is day 35, so 8 days is the 5, the 3, carry the 1, shut up. I feel bad that she's teasing her about her math ability. Probably because I'm kind of the same way. Day 43. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't doing that in my head, so thank you. I'm so glad the game told me. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. Alright, SHOUMA, I hope you're like secretly the strongest unit ever in the entire world. Your name kind of gives off that vibe, you know, but like you as a person don't give off that vibe, so I don't know. I'm hoping we can find a middle ground here. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong. Kurata stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the hall long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yugamu and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about all this? She's going to hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. He'll never stand up in court. True. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right then and there. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice. Just the way that she's getting headaches too, like tension headaches of just like, shut up, shut up. I'll see what I can do to calm Kurata down, but I don't know if it will be any good. Once she fixates onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this. You mean, I know we got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then, we take the L. We gotta get SHOUMA ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing the stars before she knows what hit her. It sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you can beat her, SHOUMA? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, they'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. Are you secretly a healer as well? Or, I don't know, what are you talking about? How do you know? I find it interesting that up until now, his dialogue has been like, I can't fight. And then the can't, basically, has been in red this whole time, right? Like, it's not just him. It's a story beat, you know? So I'm thinking, like, maybe he actually can't fight. Maybe he's just, like, buffs and heals and everything else. Like, he can't... That would suck. He just have to, like, take the beating and then, like, heal himself over and over and over again. That would kind of be bad. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, SHOUMA. Like I said, think about it. I'm guessing we're still gonna have to do our little mini game of like trying to convince him, essentially. All right, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside.
You never know when the...
Oh, Sire, if only you were here. If only you could tell us what to do. I never expected everything to come down to a duel between SHOUMA and Kurata. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's gonna happen, though. You're already admitting defeat before it's begun. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted about what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those terrible thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36. Interesting new sprite? No. No, same sprite.
Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Yay!
Prepare to be ready to get...
Remember Shinji cried till the end of Evangelion and let the worlds end despite knowing he's too good to be piloting his Eva. It's all about the mind. I guess it is. I haven't actually I don't know anything about Evangelion. It's fine. It's like it's been out for like a billion majillion years at this point. So like, I'm fine with spoilers for it. At some point I should like sit down and actually watch it, right? Because it influences like every single piece of media that I have ever probably watched that pertains to anime, right? It's like that popular. So it's like one of these days I should be like, you know what? Maybe some things that I've experienced like here and here and here is like, I don't know. Maybe at that point it would be kind of cool to see it in action. Oh, sorry. No, you're good. You're good. You're completely fine. I've been spoiled on like some scenes already, so a million bajillion years at this point. I wonder if Shouma is feeling any more motivated today. I better go to the cafeteria and check. All right, Gaku, how you doing, buddy? Oh, hey, Takumi, you heading to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. Okay, let's go. What's going on over here? Who's in here? Just the usuals. Okay. Eva is such a wild ride. You'll probably forget any spoiler before you see it. That is true. There's like a bunch of different... what is the viewing order of it? You have to see the anime and then you have to see the movies, right? It's multiple movies, right? I'm guessing? I'm not sure. Basically every version of it is different. Huh. It's like a crazy... It's like a franchise, essentially. I mean, it is. It is a franchise, but like very much a franchise where you have to see all the different parts. It doesn't help that the movie title basically spoils the plot. That is true. It's called The End of Evangelion. And then people were, I guess, maybe some people were upset. They were like, why is it called, why they have to end Evangelion? It was like, it's called The End of Evangelion. Were you not paying attention? Huh? Shouma's not here? No, Eito went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, we'll have to work to, we'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurata hit me. After waiting a while longer, the last two members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shouma. Eito practically had to drag Shouma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shouma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence, I mean. It causes nothing but trouble to all of you. You can actually be useful for once if you just decide to fight. You know? Even just the act of putting up a fight is fine. That's fine. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Despair? Ema? People don't just change overnight. Old habits die hard. I should know. What is wrong with them? Anyway. Each movie is its own universe. They don't have any connection to each other. Oh, really? Okay. I thought it was like different... Well, not like... And I guess it really is like parallel universes then. Like different universes, multiverse theory of the same idea, essentially. Shouma, have you thought more about what we talked about yesterday? That's not your voice. I'm not doing a voice for you today. It's like usually Takumi would get like some general variation on the current voice that I have for Eito. But it's like, you know what? At some point it's just like, whatever. I don't have to do a voice for him. Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Oh, jeez, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that?
Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat.
Shouma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. I mean, we don't know that for certain. Let's, we could see. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. I'm not like the other girls. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I've always thought my problem with throwing up meant I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might be similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. Hey, hit me. What? Takemaru got to his feet and stomped over to where Shouma was standing. Just hit me, see what happens. Okay. Shouma reluctantly raised his hand, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takemaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Alright, let's ignore how long that took, plus the fact that I barely felt a thing. The important thing is that you did it. You threw a punch and it connected. So, what you gotta complain about? Oh my freaking god, he's dying! He's dying! Whoa. Ew! I don't know. It's not that bad, but something about that awoken the, like, what do you call it? The tripopophobia? Like, the fear of, like, many different, like, holes or, like, circles or stuff like that. Shouma? Oh, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead. Alright. Rip to that guy. Hey, so can we substitute anyone else into the battle? You see what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict, my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is just enough to set it off. I think it's time for a break as well. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's gonna start soon. So, it's time for the first break of the stream. Let me go over to Burb screen. Alrighty. Well, if you are here, time for the first break. Stretch, get some water, all the good stuff. We'll be right back in 3 minutes to deal with Shouma and his insanity. So, see you then. Alrighty, I am back. Let me put this over here. Go over back to game screen. Put this over here. And then we can tab back into the game and continue. Alright. It's an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out. Remember in V3 when Tsumugi had her friggin' cosplay chickenpox thing that she had? Thank you for the welcome back.
Hey!
Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't even fight if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shouma's self-esteem is in the toilet, too. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. He can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurata next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say. I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by treating us as animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm not barking into the microphone. Not yet. Not yet. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in an unfair position. Maybe for one character it's gonna be super duper relevant and it's just like, well, no getting around this. But not yet. I'm not doing it. Darami though, she's crazy. I love her. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. But there's really nothing I can do about it. I sense of immersion. I sense of immersion. I guess it could translate on the fly. Amazing. You'd be better off forgetting about me and just using the time to figure out a way to make peace with them. The streamer hates us. That's what they say. They all say that immediately. Any sort of pushback. The streamer hates us. No. Shouma. I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shouma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as I expected. Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even think about what'll happen if what those guys will make us do when he loses. There we go. She's still doing it! A killing game to make all those problems go away! Said the voice in everyone's head. What the hell is that? Oh, whatever. Who cares? Isn't it a little strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Genzaki's condition. Yeah. So why'd they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. Yet, he had the special blood, so... I don't know, maybe. You shouldn't be the one making that point. True. No, you're right. They would select someone who couldn't fight. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. They could have just chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. I mean, at some point, all of us... I was gonna say, at some point, all of us, at least once, has probably gone to a doctor in our lives, right? Eito especially, but like on the lower end of that, maybe, possibly then, is Gaku, because Gaku's like, I don't have any money for doctors. What are you talking about? So he doesn't go to the doctor, obviously. But at some point, at least at some point, you've gone to the doctor at least once, right? If that's the case, they would keep a record. Maybe they would make a note of anyone's blood who is kind of special, and it's like, hey, like, we'll put you secretly, without their permission, of course, which is kind of messed up. It's like, we'll put you in contact with the government because the government needs you for, I don't know, child soldiers or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shouma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. A special reason? Perhaps he has hidden potential that he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away from you, Mr. Outsky. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say that you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If SHOUMA isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. She has that dog. Maybe not Kaku. Yeah, but maybe not Kaku. Maybe not him. By the way, like, he was obviously the one who ate the curry, and he still didn't speak up about any of it. That's kind of wild, but okay. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking to people. Am I? The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Genzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Oh, you're not doing the bark anymore. Yay! Yay! But you're saying weird words now. Physiognomy, it may have been described a long time ago, but SHOUMA is still a kind of specimen that would give it a resurgence. Guys, quit being so mean. Shut up. What do you say, Takumi? All right, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure SHOUMA has something or someone back home that he wants to protect just like the rest of us. He has his dog. He really likes his dog. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. I can't wait for Ima to show up in battle, and Ima's just like a fuck ass unit. he's so weak. He does nothing in battle. He's completely useless. It's like we're saving him obviously for like complete endgame, and it's just like, why? Why? Kako though, I'm like hopeful that she's gonna be a good unit, but it's Ima, like, as a unit, I can only imagine that all of his attacks center around something that Kako does, right? Something that Kako has that is unique to her, Ima then bolsters and supports. But it's like, what could it possibly be? Philosophical morality question. If you had the chance to save the world, but had to commit some atrocity to do it, would you? If you didn't, the world had a 100% chance of ending. Well, if the world is gonna end, I don't know, maybe ask me like in a few days. I don't know, maybe ask me after I've had something to eat. I don't know. I don't know. You had to commit some atrocity to do it, would you? I mean, it depends on the atrocity. It depends on like what's the situation behind it. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, to be quite honest. I don't know. I would say yes. Generally, it's better to save the entire world, right? But it's also difficult because it's like I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one for sure. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. That's right, we're all in this together. Let's show those chumps how real teamwork looks like. Yeah, do we know that? Have we ever known that? Come on. Come on, guys. Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonuses. We don't get paid. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most, depending on when the next attack happens. And maybe even less. It may be even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince SHOUMA to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Well, obviously I should go and talk to him right now. Right? Eito said SHOUMA could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That he may have that he may have potential none of us have recognized yet. There we go. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. All right, let's go. Okay, so what if someone else made the decision to commit that atrocity? Would you judge them for it? Yeah. I feel like it's like we can get the intent behind it, we can be sympathetic, but still be like, yeah, but you did do something kind of fucked up in the process, you know? So I feel like, yes. It's still like being like, it's still like an acknowledgement of something, but like also being like, hey, we know that you like ultimately is probably for the greater good, right? But also still, it's like, because like a deity has to descend upon the earth essentially to be like, hey, we all know this to be true essentially. Everyone has to be on the know, like 100% in the know, and people have to believe in that deity and be like, okay, we all know, just to be clear. Which I feel like some people would be like, nah, that's just like a trick of the hand, you know, something like that. So it would be definitely like a complex situation, but assuming all of that is the case, it's like acknowledgement of both, I feel like, would be best. Gaku. Something SHOUMA would want? What about a plushie? Plushie? I overheard him mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. Aw. He wanted a plushie? That sounds like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right, Gaku? Would you be willing to make a plushie for SHOUMA? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight so that we all don't die. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Gosh darn it. Why is he like this? Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Ima and Kako, I guess. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Genzaki to fight. Of course I am. If SHOUMA doesn't fight Kurara, who knows what we might be forced to do. Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Genzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. That is true, he did say that. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward like that wouldn't even fight for his family, would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in SHOUMA's eyes, but the dog is. Then what would he fight for? The dog. the dog. Oh my gosh, why is it not highlighting that? Anyway. Okay, so what if someone else made that decision? Oh, sorry. That one was already read. Love how they call not fighting literal monsters being a coward. It's like, I feel like he has his reasons for it, definitely. Like, to me, SHOUMA is my least favorite character in the game so far right now. But that's not because he refuses to fight or anything, right? It's because his dialogue up until this point can be somewhat repetitive in the same way that he's always putting himself down, right? Where it's like, I feel like any reason is a good enough reason not to fight and be like, hey, I don't know, like, I'm very scared, I'm very nervous, we all have human emotions, we all kind of struggle with stuff, so it's like, I kind of get it. Entrance hall. Darmi. Why are you yelling? I can't wait! Why are you yelling? You startle me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is it not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning to do for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? I mean, you do that for free anyway, so it's not like we're definitely gonna lose. SHOUMA might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figure that it's still not over. The conversation is still not over. I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop somewhere around the residential area. Oh, right. If we got him a new dog collar for his dog, maybe he would like that. I mean, you're so freaking weird, man. You're so weird. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to take away from that conversation, I think. Okay. Have we put together that 1 and 2? Should I do that or? Oh no, there's still one person to talk to. Okay. Eto. Except Ima's reason, he's just being an asshole. That's true. I mean, Yeah, no, there's no excuse for Ima. It's just like, my dear sister can never go on the battlefield, and I won't either. It's like, oh, whatever. It seems like he's hiding behind his sister, right? Almost in that sense. But also, he's not hiding behind her because literally he's making the decision for the both of them.
Oh.
Something Shoma might want? I'd have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? He has a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Aww. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
God, he sounds so freaking depressed. we don't usually hear Shoma, so I forgot he sounded like this. Okay. Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. Aw. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad about being apart from someone so important to him. I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? I guess. Sure. This seems like a book Shoma would like. A picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. So we're gonna bring him a book too. I would assume he's already read all the books there is to know about Shiba Inus, you know? He's hiding behind her in a sense that he's using her as an excuse not to fight. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. So it's just like, it's frustrating dealing with him, so. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. Something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. A Shiba Inu plushie. He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. That's not your voice. I should get him a dog plushie. Okay. Eventually, I found it. A Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I've already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. Okay, well, that's what Dotami was talking about then. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea of where to find one. Alright. Okay, I'll go to search in the Tokyo residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Oh, we didn't get the bell. Oh, there it is. Day 37, anyway.
Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I like the song that he does. Sometimes he does a song, it's like, Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your...
Okay, so I gotta go find the dog collar. Alright, let's do it. To the entrance hall, and then begin exploration, and then we can't do any sort of quick exploration. It'd be too easy, so we still gotta go out. Gaku and Eito, maybe? Eito and Tsubasa. I'm not planning on getting into any fights, but just in case. Alright, let's go.
Now.
In order to pass through an undying flame space, you'll need a firefighting level that corresponds with that space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story. By passing through an undying flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces can pass through whether your firefighting level increases. When your firefighting level increases. Okay. Alright, that's some ways away. Let's do 3. And then 2. 5 is fine. Yeah. Okay, continue exploration. Where are we going? We're just going to the side. I can get the chest over here, but since I'm here, I should probably go get it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. Finish it off or leave it alone. That's kind of morbid. Get Nozomi to heal it. Okay. Well... I feel like if we leave it alone, we're just gonna take damage from it. I don't know, something like that. Got small red crystal.
I'll take this with me.
So 1, 2, 3. You find a pine mushroom. It just so happens that you're feeling hungry. Ask Eito about it. Eito said he'd seen this mushroom in the book. Okay, you got a poisonous mushroom.
I'll take this with me.
And then just
This
one.
looks quite rare.
School uniform. You okay? You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Did it move just now? Inspect. There wasn't anything strange. Guess it was just your imagination. But it was a pretty decent piece of armor. Might make for useful crafting.
I'll take this with me.
And continue. 1, 2, 3. You see a bird flying overhead with something shiny in its beak. It might be a message. It might be Juno. Throw a stone at it. Chase after it. 1 space forward. Okay. 6 should be fine, I think. Yeah. Tsubasa should be able to operate it. Silver ore.
I'll take this with me.
Alright. You were caught in a violent squall. Okay, take shelter. What? The ceiling started to collapse. Okay. Oops.
I'll take this with me.
Alright, here we go. You got a collar. Now I have everything that I need. And let's go. I still think it's a very bizarre thing that they ultimately decide to include this in the game. as like a different mechanic. Craft Shiba dog plushie, yes. Alright, it's done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shouma's immediately. Oh. Your room is very clean. I mean, it's not... it's certainly not Gaku's room. Gaku's room is, like, messy and dirty. So, obviously, Sire... Either he really lives like that, or Sire thinks very highly of you compared to him. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up and trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurata. I'm trash garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me. Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it? No, I do like it. The puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love with it at first sight. But that's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trek. What do you mean, leave the school? You can't even use your hemo anima yet. The invaders will kill you. Yes, that's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurata's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might be able to beat her. Shouma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. Oh, you even see like little bug containers and then like an animal, the little butterflies on display. Aw, and then like the animal picture on the right. That's cute. So all of these have to be pre-decorated. We didn't come here with anything. These were already in our rooms when we got here, which means that Sire hates Gaku. It's like, you're trash, you're a trash animal. So it's like, here you go, you'll feel right at home here. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shouma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Alright, here we go. Begin persuasion. Please give up and try and make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone.
You can do it.
Clear what would
Maybe
happen
not
if I
that
fought
one?
Kurara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Yeah? Oh, okay, that was bad. Never mind. I'm so glad there's not a health bar in this because I don't know what's the correct thing and what is not the correct thing. So I'll just die. You can turn my body into mincemeat and scatter me around the campus. Even human garbage like me can hopefully... It's okay. We're trying it again. Don't worry. I can't give him the chance to feel negative. Okay, so a constant barrage of toxic positivity. All right, cool. Fair enough. Retry persuasion.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly...
You can do it. Good.
Don't worry. You can do it.
Just do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost
That's so
laughable how
specific,
human
okay?
Garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being.
We can do our best together. Yeah. It really is toxic positivity. I don't believe it.
Do our best together.
Together,
It
yeah.
wouldn't matter. Some things are
You're starting to sound like
impossible to
Ato there.
overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hand? Oh, please don't count on me for anything.
I mean, you're part of a group. You'll be fine.
You.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Please.
Yeah.
I'll never stop believing in you.
All right, that seemed to work somewhat. Please stop talking to me. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me, then I'd rather die before I get the chance. I see. It's not that Shouma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. Why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he's done so, has done so in the past? I guess? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shouma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer.
So it's Persona 3 Fuka.
But
I get you.
unfortunately,
I got it.
I
Okay.
didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid. I'm unathletic. I have no friends. I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone.
I mean, Fuka
All
wasn't
my
this bad about her
parents,
self-worth.
Teachers and relatives who are hoping for
You
my
have your strengths too. That was bad. That was bad?
Shouma, you have your strengths too.
Okay. So you can't say anything baseless, but I guess it really is just toxic positivity. Just like, yeah, just do it. It's fine.
What are my strengths?
You're really
I'd
good
love
at
to
coming up
hear
with
about
new
them.
and creative
If you
ways
weren't
of
just
saying
lying
how
to try
useless
and
you
get
are.
me to fight. You can't, can you?
Your kindness. It's bad. Okay.
Your kindness is your strength.
I'm not kind. I'm incompetent and harmless. It only seems like kindness from a distance. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It comes across as kindness in the end, so like it's still working. All right. That didn't work.
My parents were, but I'm stupid. Oh my, they would say,
You
I
have
was
your
stupid
shoes
for
too?
believing
Nope.
in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me,
There
then
are
I
some
can't
expectations you
disappoint
should
them.
never run away from. Okay, well, I guess it's that one. And that's why I chose to die. If I die, I won't have anyone believing me. I will change it. The future, the past, your perspective. Tell me again. Tell me again. What do you want?
my parents were part of the elite, unlike me.
Thank you so much for following the
doctor
game is.
and a
Welcome
lawyer.
on in. Welcome
But
to the fellow group of
unfortunately, I
ever-growing
didn't
star stuff
inherit
here.
their excellent
Thank you, thank you.
genetics. I'm
I bet the
stupid,
follower go. I did.
I'm unathletic. I have no
Shoma, you're
friends,
talking during like
I'm
me
ugly,
thanking people.
plus
Gosh.
I pass out when I
Shut
come
up.
into conflict. Oh, my they would
Thank you
say,
again.
I was stupid for believing in him.
You
Without giving a
have your
single-
strengths too.
that's
No,
if
no, no,
nobody
no, 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 no,
expect-
no, 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 no. There are some expectations you should never run away from. Yeah. Believe in the
There
power.
are some expectations you should never run away from.
The power in the heart of the cards. Of course. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's the feeling I get from him, honestly. Also, just like a thank you in general for helping me reach the follower goal to everyone who's kind of followed just thus far. Thank you. There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just hard
Leo's
for me
expectations.
To imagine as someone who's
Leo. Yeah.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What? How do you know about Leo? Ato told me that you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night. Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. Aw. Aw. No. No, I like him now. I like him. I like my dog, like when she basically like for the first little while we got her like a separate bed. She actually woke up because I'm talking about her. We got her like a separate bed, right? And then I was like, I put her like at the foot of the bed. I put her bed at the foot of my bed essentially, right? But then eventually, she started to go to the side of my bed essentially because she wants to be able to watch me as I'm sleeping. She doesn't like that she can't see me when she's not sleeping. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll move the bed over here. My voice is kind of dying. But eventually, she also has started sleeping on the foot of my bed because it's just like I don't know. I just want her there. So I went to bed hugging him in my arms. Aw. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Aw. I need to take a sip of water. Hold on. All right. Wow, change from a minute ago. Yeah, but he's talking about dogs now, and it's like I really like dogs, so I don't know. Suddenly, I really like him. I don't know. We'll see how his dialogue becomes after this point. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you're never coming back. No, out in the cold. All right, Leo doesn't have a home. It's because the invaders destroyed it. You didn't think about that before? He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. There are some expectations you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of people who matter the most to you, then you really are useless. Whoa. Whoa. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. It's this shade of yellow now. All you needed is for a dog to the dog to like him. That's all I needed, really. You're right, I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to just survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. You finally made up your mind to join us. You've got to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took SHOUMA by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... SHOUMA? He didn't budge. He just stood there, trembling. How am I supposed to beat Kurata? I can't even imagine winning this match, no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Kurata? I feel like over time his voice has gotten super nasally as well. It's gotten more and more nasally. Anytime I think he's more annoying, I just kind of like push it a little bit. If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask SHOUMA to fight with a 0 chance of winning. I've come this far, I need to calm down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata? She was born
This music, though, I do like the music in this game.
The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think
I have a secret plan. It's okay if you lose.
I know that if
I have a secret plan. That's not good?
Don't worry, I have a secret plan.
Oh, you're...
Secret plan? What is it?
We use your chemo anima, ambush her before the fight.
Beat Kurata.
I don't know. That was bad. It's like, it keeps following that through line, and it's like, none of these are good responses. There's no way we can ambush her. If we do that, an all-out war would break out with the other group. Sorry, that was just a joke to lighten the mood. Ha ha ha. Was it? Alright.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata? She was born. To be honest, I know that
It's okay if you lose.
all of you
No.
will be subjected to their awful requests. What can I do?
It's okay if you lose? Maybe? Okay, that was perfect.
It's okay if you lose.
That sounded like a lie. It's okay if you lose, but not really, because, you know, it's not good. Well, what do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurata is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. I mean, you kind of nominated everyone, Takumi, but okay. I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this. Are you sure? But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. It'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll all be able to do it again. 95, okay.
Why?
Just drop a blender overhead and make her a salsa. That's probably what was going on in Takumi's mind as he was thinking that. It's like, yeah, that'll work, right? Yeah. I think it'd be fun if failing the persuasion was permanent and you're just fucked. That's kind of what I had, was it? Some version of that, where it's like, you choose different characters that you want to recruit, and then some characters you're kind of locked out of in general. But that would be a good idea, right? The idea that this is a gameplay mechanic with permanent with permanent consequences. This is what happens when you don't drink water during the day. Definitely drink water, because otherwise your voice will die. But that sort of thing is like, that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat. The thing is, we wouldn't be able to continue with the story if it's like Kurata won and then SHOUMA lost, right? That would be bad.
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
Thank you for the hydrate. I probably need it, to be honest. Alrighty, thank you again. I also didn't make myself tea today. I usually have tea with me, and I don't have that today, which is kind of unusual. I guarantee it. Whatever I just said. I took a break, and I paused for 5 seconds, and I don't remember it. But I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Yay! This is such a random thing to say, but it's like I feel like that was a very like a deeply heartfelt emotional piece. I also at the same time it was a heartfelt performance from Takumi. I really liked it. At the same time, I also wonder, genuinely, has Takumi's voice actor done educational children's content? Because, you know, it gives, like, something about it is just like, I don't know. I have like some amount of experience in that field as well, so it's just like it's giving off that something about it. Something about it is just like, yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, I don't know, something about that. My own way of fighting. What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flap around and get in the way? Maybe he does have experience as a motivational speaker. Maybe that would be crazy, actually. Instead, like, hire somebody with a charismatic villain. Hire a motivational speaker for that person, you know? Do that. It translates, I don't know, it can translate somewhat well. It'd be kind of different, but somewhat well, you know? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. His sense of self-worth is still as low as ever, but it sounds like he started to think more positively. I can't believe that's all it took, really, to be honest. It seemed like the game was treating it as such like a big deal, you know?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
The game was treating it as such a big deal. It's like, oh, we have to start with Tsubasa and Gaku because they're kind of on the fence, and we would never be able to start with Shoma. And it's like, really? I feel like that was obvious from the very beginning. It's like, talk about his dog with him. That's obviously gonna get him to fight. But it's fine. All is well that ends well. So that could be why they hired him for this role. Definitely in his audition, like something about this side of Takumi, which is just like I'm being honest and sincere with you. Like something about that part of him definitely probably shined through a little bit. And that's probably part of why they chose him. So the shonen speech blueprint kind of is, to be honest.
Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare, just be ready to give your...
I've done everything I can with Shoma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do for now is prepare for the defensive battle while I wait for him to get it together. What do you mean, wait for him to get it together? We need to start using the Hemo Anima so we can start training, right? Wait for him to get it together. It's such a strange way of doing that. Okay, let's go and, I don't know, do something with our life. I don't know what, though. Let's go to the training room. Maybe we'll make some gifts and then hang out with somebody as well. Just in case it ever comes down to it, let's not level up any of the new characters. And let's focus on our main party here. Tsubasa. Alright. Fires an attack, level 2. Learn early strike. Last yell. Let's try this one, actually. Okay. Anybody else Gaku? No. Alright, that's it. Yeah, alright. Let's go and make a gift. If any gift is available. I have to decide who I'm gonna give the gift to, actually. Keyword... Who is professional? Clean. Memories. Art. I know art is... I think art is Doremi. Ah, shit, I don't remember. I don't remember. Clean... Oh, Gaku was professional. I think clean was Eito. Probably. Let's give one for... I guess Gaku is fine. Rubik's Cube? Alright, let's... Or... I don't know. Medical tools, briefcase... Any of these will work, I guess? Scalpel. Here, take this. It might be that he needed more than just his dog as motivation.
Don't just dump your useless stuff on me. Keep it to yourself, man.
But don't you like hashtag professional? What the... Alright, never mind. Never mind. You know what? We're going straight to the internet whenever gifting anybody. I don't care. We're looking up a guide for this. Why did I even bother with you? And I didn't save either. Let's save for no reason at all. Let's save. This specific duel is in extreme immediate danger that he needs to overcome, and not just a vague if you don't fight we all might die. That's probably part of it too, I think, is like there's immediate ramifications for the fact for like a world where he does not fight. He refuses to fight. So that combined with his dog is probably helping him a little bit. Okay, definitely not talking to Gaku. I don't care. I don't care. Do I have a keyword? I don't think I have a keyword for you, Takemaru. Oh, here. All right. Let me move my mouse out of the way. Metal fence. We can actually level these up. Electrified fence. Stun range. Place a trap that ignores obstacles to move user great distances when trips. Oh, okay, I see. Let's do this one though. Okay. This one. This one. And explosive mine to level 2. Oh, and I can also do this one. Alright, fair enough. Alright. You come to craft something too? Talk to Takemaru.
Huh?
I've never seen you do anything like this before, Takemaru. What are you making? I'm here to learn how to use a sewing machine. I want to add more patches to my jacket. Hey, that's pretty cool. What kind of patches? I'm all about ferocious animals lately. I was thinking about slapping a big-ass tiger face on my back. Oh, like Saejima. Alright, fair enough. Tigers are sick. They ain't just strong, but fast too. Sporting one on my back as I ride will let me go even faster. Cause I'm a fucking tiger in the streets. Takemaru Yakushiji. There we go. Your experience unlocked the keyword #animal. So that can be used presumably with Gaku as well. It's night already. SHOUMA never came out of his room today. As frustrating as it is, all I can do is wait. I already decided I was going to put my faith in him. I'll need to tell everyone tomorrow that he'll be ready to act soon. I wished for a newly invigorated SHOUMA as I climbed into bed and fell asleep. Day 39. We're almost at day 50. I don't believe it.
Burn out of troops! Time time to rise and shine!
I'm telling you, when I was like on day, I don't know, 10 or whatever, it felt like this game would not move forward. It felt like it was stuck in place forever. It felt like I spent 100 years on one day.
Get ready for your 39th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give.
It's morning. Better head over to the cafeteria. I have to tell everyone how my discussion went with SHOUMA. All right. That is going over here? Yeah, over here. When I got to the cafeteria, I was surprised to hear laughter and cheers coming from inside.
Huh?
You're really gonna do it, SHOUMA? For real? Like, for real, for real? I don't see how a spineless tapeworm like me can make a difference, but I'm willing to at least try for your sakes. Yeah, man. So what if you're a tapeworm? The little hard work will have you feeling more like a hookworm. What's the difference? You're already... I will say that the day-to-day dialogue, right? I know it's like, it's very, like straight man, like slapstick routine of just like having one person be ridiculous and then the other person like points out how ridiculous they are. But it's kind of funny. The day-to-day of this game is generally pretty good. You already told everyone, SHOUMA? At least dialogue wise, right? When we're having these like group sessions. It's still pretty slow, but still. Yes, I'm not confident at all, but I've decided to do whatever I can. That attitude shows you've already made progress. Now you just gotta keep it up. Oh, this positivity is depressing. I'm gonna need some blood and gore to keep me on an even keel. SHOUMA has made progress, it's true. A week ago, he'd never have acted this determined. Congratulations again, Takumi. You managed to reach SHOUMA when no one else could. There really is something special about you, and I love you so much. I get it now. I just got lucky. Don't be so modest. I find it interesting too that he's congratulating us and not SHOUMA for being like, congrats on getting the will to fight a little bit. Don't be so modest. When times are tough, you shine like the sun, chasing away the shadows and warming our hearts. My heart specifically. Whether we're drowning in the depths of despair or tossed around by the winds of chance, it always works out in the end. And that's because we have you here, bringing us together and showing us the way forward. Hey, Toe, are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should lie down or something. I don't know. Okay, next order of business. SHOUMA might be up for it, but he still can't fight. That's right. Even with this newfound motivation, I'm still the same battle-allergic wimp I always was. I mean, maybe if you use your hemo anima, it might go away. I just copy-pasted a speech from an anime. It's okay. You wanna try using your infuser? Your infuser, blah, blah, blah. No, stabbing myself is way too scary. Pointing things give me the willies. Besides, even if I did transform, that wouldn't change the fact that I can't fight. It might. Oh dear, you really are hopeless. What about when the invaders attacked the complex? You must have gotten involved in a battle back then, right? No, I just kept running away until Sirei took matters into his own hands and stabbed me from behind. All I remember is that after that is desperately trying to protect myself from any further damage. That's all. Guys, we've only got 4 days, maybe less. Are you sure we can make a fighter out of him by then? We can't give up now. If we all work together, we're bound to come up with something. But how are we going to uncover Mr. Ginzaki's talent when he can't even throw a punch without falling to pieces? Huh. Interesting, like, she's also thinking, but the, Takemaru is the one we have to talk to. A way for SHOUMA to fight without freaking out. SHOUMA, you want to overcome this weakness of yours, right? You're willing to put in the effort? In that case, it's pretty obvious what we need to work on from here. Did you think of something? You just gotta train your body, work out, bulk up, and power your way through your problems. First of all, you need to get some creatine. Gym bros will never stop talking about creatine. What a stereotypically muscle-headed approach. Allergies don't have anything to do with working out, you know. Doesn't matter. You gotta train. You gotta get stronger. You gotta do it. Have your own Hajime no Ippo arc. I'll do it. I'll train. You will? I've never tried to improve my strength or endurance or general fitness level before, so I think it might help. Anyway, I've made up my mind to do whatever I can. Now you're talking, and you know what? I'm gonna help you do it. 3 or 4 days will be plenty. You won't recognize yourself when I'm done with you. Really? You sure about this, Takemaru? I know you're in good shape and all, but have you ever trained someone else before? Sure have. I used to volunteer at a senior club. Those old folks totally dominated the neighborhood sports festivals thanks to me. Oh, you really are like, I can't remember his name. Nekomaru. You really are like him. For someone who looks like a thug, your life sounds so wholesome. But what if training's not enough? Maybe we should plan it out. Ah, shut up. No point in complaining about it and overcomplicating it. I'm telling you guys, I got this. Come on, Shouma. Today's the first day of your totally extreme, super intense to hell and back training regimen. Okay. I can't wait for him to be super buff by the by the end of this. Like he just has like the body of just like of a bodybuilder. The unlikely duo jogged out of the cafeteria, Shouma already lacking behind. Physical activity, hard-earned sweat, bonds forged through mutual hardship. Doesn't the thought of it make you wanna put rocks in your pocket and walk out to the sea? We've come this far, it's up to Takemaru now, and Shouma himself. I'm sure those two will work something out. We just have to have faith in them. So began Shouma's first day of training under Takemaru.
Put some spirit into it! No guts, no glory!
No guts, no glory, man.
No guts, no glory.
He's so tiny. He's so tiny, actually.
I can't hear you!
No guts, no glory.
Come on, man, you can do better than that. Chug it!
They have to eat raw eggs? Okay.
Don't let anything hold you back, understand? No guts, no glory.
How much is the raw egg thing actually like relevant? Is it like it must be good, but it's also like I feel like it's somewhat outdated of just like I don't know, I wouldn't be doing that if I were you. But also I don't know, it's a little better in other countries. Also, it's time for the second break of the stream. Oopsie daisy. Hold on. I went on a burp screen. If you're here, stretch, get some water. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Let me go over here, put this over here, back to game screen. Alright, and continuing the training arc, continuing whatever this is. Gets taller, buff, his clothes don't fit anymore, they just expose his abs, and the backpack looks small. That's what I'm thinking, is like, what if it was that sort of transformation? I don't know, I have to see by the end of this, but... Those look like boiled eggs, at least. Do they? I see a little... I think you're right. I think you're right. No? Eh. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Those actually might be boiled eggs. If it's just boiled eggs, then that's fine. That's fine. I heard there's not much change if eggs are cooked or not, but I don't want to give Salmonella a chance, so I'll cook mine anyways. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's my biggest concern. It's like, I know, because like, even in Japan, it's like, you can like crack open a raw egg, right? On some dishes. So it's like, but 9 times out of 10, I think I'd like the egg to be somewhat cooked. Just for me, personally. So, thank you for the welcome back. I'm not tabbed in, am I? There we go.
Right. No guts. No...
Louder! Shout from your diaphragm!
No guts. No glory!
For the rest of us, the next few days seem to pass by in a blink of an eye. What have you been doing with your time, Takumi? I hope you've been leveling up your stats, like I would have done. Day 40. Day 41. Day 42. Oh, the last few days sure passed by in the blink of an eye, huh? It's like absolutely nothing interesting happened. They're just like, yeah, just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm glad there wasn't any enemy attacks. It would have messed everything up. But the duel's tomorrow, you know? You think Shouma's gonna be ready? He better be. After all this training Takamato's put him through, he should be able to use his hemo anima by now, right? The two of them have been holed up in the leisure lounge almost the whole time, so we haven't been able to check in on their progress. I went there and asked how they were doing earlier, but they wouldn't even open the door. They said they didn't want any distractions. When I passed the lounge, I heard a lot of groaning coming from inside. I heard them chanting some kind of battle cry together. It reminded me of drunken businessmen singing karaoke in a bar I used to go to back home. That is so specific. What were you doing in a place like that at your age? But come on, who are we kidding? Shuma's never gonna win this. Probably because it's just too fast to do. Like, it would make sense to throw a bunch of stuff in the blender and drink it. Ew, though. Yeah, ew. It depends on where the eggs come from. Like, in America, they give the chickens certain chemicals that apparently makes the eggs better, but increases the risk of salmonella raw eggs. Right, I'd heard that as well, but it's like... It's probably a large part of growing up in a mostly American environment, right? Where it's, I think a large part of it is like, because that is supposedly the case, right? It's like, even going to other countries, it's like, I don't know if I wanna kind of risk having a raw egg. So, but yeah, I think that was what I heard as well. I can't remember the specifics of it, but it's like, yeah, that's along the lines of what I heard. Well, actually, I was eavesdropping with the others, discussing what they're gonna do with us. Hold on. It's interesting. It's like, I also, like, for whatever reason, my voice tends to crack a lot when I don't have anything to eat before stream. I've noticed that after a year and a half of streaming. I find it so weird. Why is that the case? I'm not particularly hungry, but it's just like, it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's like food technically, if you want to really think about it, it gives you like some amount of water as well, right? Technically. So it's like, maybe that helps with it. It's such a weird thing. It's like, I've never been able to figure that out for years and years and years. What's the case with that? Anyway, I should have a snack on hand, but I don't. Oopsie daisy. Well, I was eavesdropping with the others, discussing on what they're going to do with us. Let's just say we should start getting used to the smell of dirty bathrooms. If you guys have a strong stomach. Don't say that anymore. I don't want to know. I know it's frustrating, but we've done all we can. And I'm sure Shouma and Takemaru's training won't be for nothing. Your vocal cords thrive for sustenance. I'm trying, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to eat before stream. It's like, I'm relatively not hungry. So, usually by the time I finish stream though, it's like I'll have a snack and go to bed. Either way, we'll know this time for sure. We'll know this time for sure. Tomorrow, to be honest, I still feel uneasy, but I'll try to have faith. I believe in my friends. The sun sank beneath the horizon, signaling the end of our 42nd day. Tomorrow is day 43, the end of Kurara's 8-day grace, the day of the duel that will decide our future from here at the academy. Yay. I'm just hoping to get it over with, to be honest. But like the invaders might attack, but then like Kurara might also die, like might almost die rather. And then what if Shouma like saves her essentially?
Troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 40th. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give
okay. Just a regular sprite of him being on an elliptical. Okay. It's finally here, the day of Shouma and Kurara's mock battle. I guess I should count myself lucky the invaders left us alone all this time. Now it's up to Shouma. Oh, someone's at the door. Is it Eito? I unlocked the door, but before I could get it open, it swung from the other side and someone came rushing in. What you still doing in your room, Takemi? Everyone's waiting. Huh? Takemaru? Today's the big day. I already told those second campus chumps to meet us in the gym. So how's Shouma doing? Is he gonna be okay to fight? Damn right he is. You're not gonna believe how far he's come. Anyway, head over to the gym and see for yourself. Takemaru tore away just as suddenly as he had arrived, leaving me standing dumbfounded in my doorway. He seems pretty confident. I hope Shouma feels the same. Fighting is one thing, but can he really win? It's no good worrying about it now. I should just go to the gym and see how things play out. I hope that inevitably he'll win, and I hope that we immediately get the other group to tell us about world death or world end or whatever the hell. Because that's been like my #1 thing of just like, I can't believe it. I can't believe we let that get away from us. Well, we have a gym? We have a gym apparently. I've never seen the gym. I saw the gym at the second campus, but... Huh, okay. Well, all the peasants are here, ready to face judgment. This is the day we put you in your place. Are you prepared to pay the price for your insolence? Absolutely not. Why are you only ever confident when you're saying no? I can't wait for you to hear the punishment we came up with. We had so many ideas, we had to break them down to several phases. Whatever they are, just keep them to yourself. I am so not in the mood for it today. So, where's the other duelist? What, did he get running cramps trying to avoid a death-threatening looking fly, hit his head on a doorknob, and then crap his pants for good measure? Laugh while you can, tomato head. My boy Shouma will be here soon. He's just doing some last-minute reps. Reps now? As if on cue, the door to the gym creaked open in a way I could only describe as ominous.
I'm here.
Ooh, hey, buddy. The voice was just like the Shouma we all knew, but when we turned to look at him... Oh my god, it really is gonna be the case. It really is gonna be the case, isn't it? What?
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting.
Oh my friggin' god. What the... This should not be surprising, I guess. It shouldn't be surprising. Like, Danganronpa is filled with anime references, but still. Oh my gosh. All he's missing is the hair that's rising from the heavens. True. That's the only thing he's missing. If you don't know, I actually, I haven't seen it in such a long time, but I saw technically the Hunter x Hunter 2011 anime when I was a bit younger. So it's like, oh man, that's so... I don't know, it's somewhat nostalgic to me. Anytime someone brings up Hunter x Hunter, I'm just like, oh, it's so nostalgic. It's so nostalgic. But also, what the hell? What the hell? Kurara, you can back out of this fight at any time. I Well, I don't know how muscles work against bombs. We'll see.
What the? Who are you?
Who are you?
I know. I deserve to be executed on the spot for holding things up. Talk about getting a swelled head.
When I saw it too, I died laughing. It was very, very funny. I never watched it, but I can see it. Yeah, it's basically one-to-one.
Swelled head. More like a swole everything else.
Just what the heck is going on here?
And they kept his face the same.
Yeah, take a good look. My training course doesn't just take you to hell and back. It gets results.
Takemaru, who are you? You could have joined Hope Speak Academy with that attitude.
Results like these shouldn't be possible after just a few days.
What did I tell you? He's like a whole different person now.
You're certainly right about that.
Oh, not another healthy young man with big muscles. Take him away! Just looking at him is making me break out in a rash.
Aw, I'm sorry, you're not getting the death and despair that you want out of me. Not today. He's still glowing. Are you freaking serious? What have you been doing the last 8 days? Finding my I feel the need to give him I don't know, like a different voice. But it's the same voice that he has, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Finding my resolve and doing my best. I've accepted my weaknesses and put in the effort to start changing it in my own human trash kind of way. And now here I am. Just like that? I'm actually surprised he managed to stick with the training all the way to the end. Guy's got guts. Never done any kind of training before, so I guess his muscles decided to make up for lost time. Remember, it takes characters in Hunter x Hunter multiple different seasons, multiple different episodes to get to this point. And SHOUMA did it in 4 days or whatever, so he's insane. This level of growth goes beyond human capacity. He must be some manner of fearsome yokai. Nobiagari, perhaps. Or Mikoshi. Nudo. Yep, sure. This is so cool. We're gonna win this! Okay, SHOUMA, grab your infuser and do your thing. Show her what us peasants are capable of. As I need to sneeze. I didn't mute in time. Oh well. My infuser, I still haven't used it yet. He's gonna turn out to be a healer. Oh my god, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. Huh? Wait a minute, don't tell me your allergy is... Yeah, it's still the same as ever. Don't get me wrong, I worked harder these last couple of days. I have my whole life, and I'm definitely stronger now. But my aversion to violence is part of my basic physiology. There we go. It still can't throw a punch without affecting me. It's okay, just deal with the hives and whatever else. Deal with it. All you need is one punch. Then what was the point of all that training? Looks like we're screwed after all. Oh well. So training harder than you've ever done before just gave you a bunch of useless muscles? Even when you try to change, you mess it up. My class weapon will blow you apart like a microwave exploding a hamster. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. He could just squeeze her tomato head between his hands. That's what I'm thinking too. It's like you don't need anything else. He's like, you got the muscles, it'll be fine. Kurara, this has gone far enough. If you don't back down, I'm going to get angry. Nozomi, you should have gotten angry before this point. What? Okay. Anything to say? I should probably stay out of this and let Nozomi speak. Oh, okay. Hemo-anima isn't just a tool for inflicting pain to others. It's a symbol of everything we stand for in this war. I won't forgive anyone who misuses it. Not even you. What? You won't forgive me? What makes you think I'd need your forgiveness in the first place? And Osuzuki apologizes for nothing. Forget about your family for a minute and listen to me. I'm asking you, Kurara, not as an Osuzuki heir, but as yourself. Please, Kurara, we're friends. I can't stand by and let you make such a terrible mistake. Nozomi. This duel is meant to be a mock battle, right? Even if I can't talk you out of it, you can at least reconsider your terms. Fighting when only one of you can use hemo-anima won't prove anything. It'll just be a one-sided slaughter. Abusing your power makes you no better than the invaders. We were given this power so we can create a better future for humanity. It's not like it was It's not meant to be used in personal squabbles. Perhaps you're right. Nozomi, you couldn't have said this any earlier. I don't know. But that means he loses by default. He's the one who showed up in a state unfit for battle. No way, I won't accept that. Now hold on a minute. The issue's whether it's a fair fight or not, right? There's a simple solution to that. Why don't they just both fight without their hemo anima? Just go mano a mano, the old-fashioned way. I don't know if that's gonna, I mean, it's not gonna work out well for Kurata, but you know, who cares? This was meant to be a hemo anima duel. Why should Kurata be the one to handicap herself? What, you scared? Afraid you're gonna get whooped? Scared? Me? How dare you? And Osuzuki never retreats, never surrenders. It's been drilled into me since the day I was born. The very suggestion is an insult to our legacy of sacrifice and success. I'm not going to let the rest of you peasants turning tail. I'm not like the rest of you peasants, turning tail at the first sign of danger. I hope there's not a battle immediately after this, because I am immediately gonna end stream after this scene. I'm slightly wilting. I'm not like you. I'm not. I won't back down. There she goes again. What exactly is she so offended about? Is that a yes? So be it. I'll fight you on your own level. The result will still be the same anyway. Oh, it's on. You go with that, Shouma? Yes, all right. Are you sure about this? Shouma still got 0 fighting sense, and that's saying something coming from me. And if he can't hit back, we won't stand a chance of winning. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. She's like laying like directly onto her back with like her legs and her paws up in the air. What is she doing? What are you doing? No one's there to pet you. What are you doing? She's so silly. She's so comfortable, obviously. I tried to tell you physical training was a waste of time. Come on, guys. You don't think we just trained his body, do ya? My training course is way more extensive than that. What else did you do then? I love it when my dogs used to do that. Yeah. It's so cute because like she'll like try and move a little bit and then she'll do the bicycles in the air where she's like, okay, I'm done lying like this, and she'll move a little bit. It's so ridiculous. What else did you do then? You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just sit back and enjoy the fireworks. We did as Takemaru said and watched Shouma and Kurata slowly make their way to the middle of the room. That beefcake bod won't help you defend against my fist of fury. One good hit to your vital organs and you'll crumple just like any other opponent. Prepare to experience true hell. I won't run away anymore. All this training, everything I learned, I won't let it.
Quit mumbling and fight! It's over already!
That can't be it. Shouma, come on. I was probably moving too fast for you to follow, but that was actually a 10-hit combo. Boxing is all about speed, timing, and precision. You know, in the way that I said this word. I targeted a different vital spot with every blow. First the temple, then the jaw, then the lymph nodes, heart, spleen, solar plexus, family jewels. That's a very different definition of a low blow, Kurata. And do you really think they count as a vital spot? Just let it go, Kyoshika. He won't be getting up anytime soon. I didn't even break a sweat. No freaking way. Just like that? No, look. Eito pointed to where Shouma, who laid sprawled on the floor, started slowly, gradually getting back to his feet. I won't lose. Oh, so you do have a backbone after all. Getting up from an attack like that is no easy feat. But...
let's see how you deal with this!
That should do the trick. He'll be out cold for 2 days, maybe even 3. Now he's there. He can still fight. Oh my gosh, you guys, just look at that! Kurata's still on her feet! I've been on my feet the whole time. I was like, what is she talking about? I've been on my feet the whole time. Shut up. Whoa, that's amazing, Shouma. Did all that muscle protect you from him or protect him or something? Is he a big, like, defense unit? Because, like, Takemaru is kind of the same way, right? No, Kurata's strikes all connected, each one of them targeting Shouma's vitals. Muscles or no muscles, a person can't get hit in all those places without taking damage. So how does he keep getting back up? You know our motto, no guts, no glory. Huh? But training ain't just about bulking up. If anything, that's just a fun little bonus. Mostly it's about drawing out your fighting spirits. If you don't, it's no matter how strong you are, you don't got the guts to back it up. Oh, it doesn't matter how strong you are if you don't got the guts to back it up. I have to commend Kurata. To do that much damage to Shouma's macho bod. Is like, he's still getting like a little bit of scrapes and bruises, right? So she is doing some amount of damage, but... did I skip over Gaku? Whatever, who cares? It's Gaku.
Learn your place, you stubborn little pill bug!
All the different groans that he could possibly do. There, now it's over. Not yet. I haven't lost yet. I won't give up.
Go down, you flatulating butthead!
How's that? Your brain should be mush after a blow like that. Won't lose. I won't lose. It really is Hajime no Ippo, isn't it? It's just that. Inconceivable. How is he still conscious? After taking that many of Kurata's punches, we should be measuring him for a coffin by now. I may be weak and useless and basically a piece of trash in human form, but even so, I won't give up. Even a loser like me has people who are counting on me. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Even if I can't be the person I think they think I am, blah, blah, there's still one thing I can do, and that's refuse to accept defeat. He grows every time, he really does. I can do this all day. I can just get the shit beat out of me all day. I can do that. That's why you can't beat me. Knock me down all you want. I'll just keep getting up again.
This isn't funny anymore. I'll send you to the next dimension!
Oh, he's gonna be doing this a while. A series of high-speed punches sent Shouma flying, but just like the last time, he got to his feet again. Oh, he's getting wrecked a little bit. No guts, no glory. Seriously, what gives? It takes more than guts to tank that many shots. Shouma's tougher than he looks. I think it may be a part of his potential or whatever. Huh? His strength, speed, and flexibility are all below average as he can get. Oh, okay. So he's not gonna be a strength unit. Alright, one could only have hoped, but you know. But dude's resilient. But probably never noticed because of how he avoids fighting. But he can take a hell of a lot of punishment. So, what we're seeing now... Yeah, this is how Shouma fights. He's all about defense, endurance, taking the hit, and getting back up again. Does it make him stronger? Because, you know... It just sounds like a better version of you, Takemari, to be honest. Oh gosh. I can still fight. So, I gave him like a grandma voice, oops. Wow, Shouma's determination is incredible. This can't be happening. Huh? What's the matter? She's been fighting too fiercely for too long. She can't breathe. Not surprising with that honking big mask on. Are you gonna take off the tomato head? There. I need air. Are you alright? Maybe you should take off your mask. Quiet, you. Worry about your own hide. But... Get away from me, peasant. Don't you dare defile my personal space. But you're suffering. Here, let me... Shouma took another step towards Kurata, his muscular arms outstretched. No, don't, please. But her panicked cries fell on deaf ears. She was powerless to resist as he yanked off the mask in one swift movement. Who? Oh. Oh. Okay. Honestly, you kind of look how I expected you to look, to be honest. It's not a big reveal. me take a sip of water. Hold on. Why is his shorts getting shorter? Isn't that what happens in the anime too? Is like the bigger that the his muscles would bulge essentially, the smaller that his clothes would get because it's not like fitting him anymore essentially. This is why Kurara is my favorite character. This is about what I expected from her design, to be honest. She's still a little shit, to be honest. But who does she remind me of? She has a very distinct, like, similar face to... Maybe even to SHOUMA, I don't know. She just has a very similar face to somebody else. He's going Super Saiyan 2 even, truly.
A wild, pretty girl appeared?
That's Kurara?
I don't know, I'm not a fan of like the shortcut. But you know, to each their own.
You gotta be kidding me. She was a total babe this whole time?
Yeah.
You should be okay now. Take some deep breaths.
Oh god. Oh, she really is Hyoko. She really is Hyoko. Oh no. No, I mean more the more Kurata beat him up, the shorter his shorts got. Oh, right. Oh yeah. In that case, I don't know. Maybe it's like some sort of defense thing. How does it work? Don't worry about it. It's anime. Please forgive me. Why is she crying all of a sudden? Is she faking it for sympathy? Is this some kind of strategy? We still have not seen the other character that I saw in the promotional artwork. We never will. We will never see whoever she was. Of course I'm not faking it. I'll apologize. I'll make it right, I promise.
I'm sorry.
What's going on here? Her personality's done a complete 180. This is the real Kurata. And you let her act like the other way that she does? You let her act like that instead of this? It is it though? Deep down, Kurata's very shy and timid. She's the type who shut herself in her room and hide from the world. Huh, have you already, like the mini game that we just did with SHOUMA, have you already gone around and done that with all your different classmates? Because I get that feeling from you. You're second protagonist energy. But given her family's position, she's expected to project a certain confidence. If she tried to run from her responsibilities, it would make the Osuzukis look weak. So instead, she hides her insecurities behind that mask and plays the part that's expected of her. The part of someone who's really, really mean? So then, the reason Kurata was so hard on SHOUMA before... Wishy-washy nitwits? He's the worst out of all of them? Oh yeah, she did single him out. It's because he reminded her of herself, of how she wants to run from everything. Well, that's still no excuse for everything she's done. She's treated us like dirt ever since she got here. That's true as well. That's true as well. So I'm starting to get this feeling like maybe, yeah, I guess there is no... I was thinking like maybe an event has to happen before we get free time events with different characters and learn more about them. But I'm thinking maybe the free time events are built into the main story, you know? Like we really can't hang out one-on-one with any of the characters, which is fine. I'm a fan of like, of hangouts in video games where you have two different people and then like a third person comes along and it's like three people hanging out at once or so. I think that's a very cool thing when it happens in video games. But it's not even one-on-one really. It's, well, we have convincing SHOUMA is one-on-one, right? That's a one-on-one thing. But like events like these are very group focused. So it's very interesting, huh? I'm sorry for all of that. I don't know what voice to give you now if you're supposed to be nice. I guess the same voice. it was basically a Darami voice, but a little bit deeper. I'm sorry for all of that. I must have been an absolute nightmare to be around. But once the mask goes on, I get so into my other persona. I get into my other persona that I can't hold myself back. I beg of you, forgive me. I promise I won't do it again. Don't worry, you precious little princess. We'll forgive you. Once we've had our revenge, that is. Please, no, I'll do anything. Anything? Will you admit defeat to this duel then? Can you tell us what world end is? World death? The duel?
Yes, of course. I concede. I'm too exhausted to carry on anyway.
All right, I think the mask should go back on. I don't know. I think it should go back on. I don't know. Not really feeling it. Lady Kurata. What a mortifying way to end it. This is mortifying. This is more mortifying. Sorry, I think I misheard that. Did I? Yeah, man, you won. I knew you could do it.
I what? Me?
You did it. You're fine with that too, Kurata? Yes, it's my loss, so please don't pick on me. Lady Kurata? I won? Milk Toast little sweat stain like me actually won something? It's the gap that makes her cute. This side is better, but only in small doses. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. It's just like it's just like she's crying all the time. It's just like, okay, well, you know what? The mask has to go back on. I can't deal with this. I'm not dealing with the crying with someone who's crying constantly. Way to go, SHOUMA. You were so cool. Yeah, how about the other thing? You guys have to do whatever we want now, right? Oh, right. We did promise, didn't we? Confound it all. Just don't make me do anything too painful. I have a pathetically low pain tolerance. There, princess. We won't hurt you. I've got something much worse in mind. Don't ask her. Hey, whatever it is, pick something else. Do you want money? I'll give you as much as you want. Yeah, Gaku, take her up on that. As much as we want? Okay, then give me the 40. No, 50,000 yen. That would be enough to get my family some new clothes and a nice meal. You can aim even higher than that, my guy. That's the best you can think of? Oh, wow. You can tell you don't hang out with rich folks too often. His lack of imagination is sad, really. Hold on a sec. This is SHOUMA's victory. He should be the one to pick. What do you say, man? What do you want these guys to... How do you want to get these guys back for how they've treated us? SHOUMA, hello? Are you having trouble accepting the fact that you won? Oh, he's dead. Okay. No way! Why do you have to pass out right here when it was getting good? SHOUMA, are you okay? Oh, those punches must have finally taken their toll. Little guy's tough, but he ain't invincible. He's gonna need a lot of bed rest after this. Oh, so we're not gonna get him in battle for a little while is what you're saying. Okay. All right. Everyone, help me get him back to his room.
Hey!
Right. What about our punishment for the losers? Forget that. It can wait until SHOUMA's actually, conscious. I'm sorry. And off they go. We all pitched in to carry SHOUMA's bulked up frame back to his room and put him to bed. Once we were sure he was going to be okay, we left him there and turned in for the night.
You never know. Well then.
Wow, today was quite a day. It certainly was. It certainly was quite a day in game, or quite a couple of days. But I think with that, it's probably time for me to end stream. If only because I feel like my voice is slightly dying. So it's probably good to call it for right now. Otherwise, I'd probably keep going. We're at day 43 already. I can't friggin' believe it. It feels so insane to me. I didn't even think we would get this far like so quickly. I'm glad the game at least had the imagination, I guess, to skip through some of those days, because it really helped. But just in time for me to go to bed too. Oh, well, have a good night, Alex. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah. The last scene that I had was, if I'm taking the last scene in the context of all of the different like scenes that we have with characters have to be story focused rather than free time event focused, so to speak. If I'm taking it in stride like that, it's like, I guess it's a good scene. Again, I have this feeling like it just kind of dragged on for a little too long for my liking, which is so strange. It's such a weird feeling to have. It's like I've wanted something to happen for like the longest time, but again, when it does happen, it's like it's kind of on the slower side. But to be fair about that, this is also the case in Danganronpa as well. I remember, even when I was playing the Danganronpa games, and as much as I love the Danganronpa games, one of the biggest issues I have with them is that it feels like there's a slight pacing problem in the way that they go a little bit slower than I'd like them to go. That said, it's kind of fine because that game is a mystery game. This game is marketed as an action game, but I don't know. Maybe it is also a mystery game. Who's to say, really? Yeah, it's a very interesting. I like the scene, but I don't love the scene, I guess, if that makes sense. I want Kurata to go back to how she was before. And anything else in particular? I like the reference. I thought it was funny. It had me dying. It was a fun scene. It's just, you know, a little bit went on for too long. Otherwise, though, we finally have SHOUMA as a unit. Thank goodness. So it all depends on friggin' Ima and Kako. And I think that Kako at some point has to be like, I'm not putting up with you anymore, brother dearest. And she just has to go to battle. And if she does that, then I think Ima will also join her. So it's kind of like the two of them will join at the same time. But it's gonna take a little bit. It's still gonna take a little bit, but we're almost at day 50, which makes me so happy again. So stuff happens. Stuff happened. That's the summary for today. But yes, let me go ahead and look for somebody to raid. If anyone is online, what did I do? I did something. It makes me slightly nervous. I accidentally clicked something in OBS, and it's a little bit different now. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here and hope for the best. Hope for the best on whatever that was. Oh well. Let's go and look for somebody to raid. If anyone is online. Might not be. I don't see anyone online tonight. Yeah, might be a little bit of a slower night. Hold on. One moment. I see someone here. We haven't raided into this person. I literally just got recommended this person by by Twitch, to be quite honest. We haven't raided this person before, but they're playing I the Somnium Files. So I don't know, might be a good thing to sort of raid in and say hello. Let's go ahead and say hi. Raid. Just for something that's kind of similar at the very least, and not to leave everyone hanging. This isn't Venice? Is it the correct one? It is the correct one. All right, let's go over to any screen. I am going to eat after the stream. I'm gonna get a snack and finally have my voice stop dying. But have a good night. Thanks for streaming. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day or whatever time it is. Raid message is usually just a special delivery. You can use emotes with it if you want to, but it's usually just special delivery. So like this. Yippee. But yes, have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye bye.